Ladies and gentlemen, today is another special day. Welcome to my studios. Today we have a special guest. He's one of the biggest from my country. He's the biggest from my city. Shout out to my people from my city, Benin City. There's no other person than Oduma. A lot of people call him Oduma. Some other people call him Slizzy. And some people call him Edo Boy. Welcome to the program. We know you've been very busy. Welcome, my brother. Welcome, my brother.
Yeah, man. It's nice to be here. Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, so we have a couple of questions we're going to be asking you today, but we know your new album is coming out. Yeah. We know you've been working out. We know you have a tight schedule, and we appreciate you for honoring us today. And we know things are really coming up because we understand that you've been working so hard on this wonderful album. The first heard this album was like it blew my mind, man. Yeah. You're doing good, bro. You're doing good. So you want to tell us about this new album that is coming?
Yeah, the title of the album is Global Citizen, and being global citizen is just the ideas from the whole situation that I find myself in right now. You know, how I'm able to transit from a little boy, you know, running around the streets in Uselu, you know, becoming this Slizzy right now that could just fly anywhere he wants to go in the world.
Oh my God! Okay. That's the part I like, right? I know right now the studio is in that we are right now we're in Dallas, Texas, right? Yes. So I don't know if I want to ask, can you tell us your journey so far from like you said, from the street of Benin to the position where you are right now, where you can fly everywhere like a global citizen? Yeah, you know, you want to give us a little bit of your journey so far?
Yeah, I actually was born in Benin, and I grew up in Benin. You know, I'm from Uromi, I'm from Edo State. You know what I mean? So you all know, I was actually born in Benin. You know, I grew up in Benin in Uselu. You know, growing up, you know, was pretty tough. You know, it was just my mom. You know, my mom was a single mom at the time I was born. You know, so yeah, it was pretty tough growing up in Uselu with my siblings. I had a brother with 2 sisters, and transitioning from that point, you know, trying to, you know, I started, you know, wanting to do music. We had there's this show was called The Breakfast Group, you know, where they would say represent your hood.
Yeah. I think I remember. I remember that program.
It's EBS.
Yes.
So they'll come to your hood, take a video of your rap, you know. So when I watched the one they did for Cyrus. So I told my other brother, I was like, I would like to represent my hood. They're like, okay. He was like, okay, he will go and get me instrumental to do that, you know. So he actually got me a Snoop Dogg instrumental at that time.
For real?
Yeah. So I don't know how he got it, but he was able to deliver. And you know, we reached out to the because normally on the show they put a number on the show. So we reached out to them. I wanted to represent. I'm a rapper from Uselu, want to represent Uselu. They said, okay, you know, they will come on Saturday. So we had a date because normally the show airs on Sunday, you know. So truly they came. You know, we were all bathed up, dressed up in our own little way at that time. You know, they came, you know, and, you know, we fixed the speakers and I did my flows and they aired it the following day on Sunday. So that was how that, you know, my journey started, like the process.
Okay.
Because when they aired it on Sunday, everybody watched it. Everybody started calling my brother, reaching. You know, some would just come to our house. Hey man, we see you today. Man, you need to do this. There was one of my brother's friend. He's late now. His name is Okiro. He wanted me to do more. Like every day, he'll keep reminding me. You know, he loves Tupac so much. He was like, Slizzy, man. I was not called Slizzy at that time.
Okay.
I hadn't changed my name at that time. So I was using BMS at that time. We were always rapping, wanted to be like Jaru or DMX, that kind of style, you know. So that's how we did it, and everybody started. That's where I got that flow from when I say na for Uselu.
Oh yeah.
From here. So that was how the whole process started. Like that's where the whole, you know, everybody has said, you know, gave me that applaud, and we're like, anyway, if I'm passing, maybe my mom sent me something to go get something. Everybody, please, we'll watch you on Sunday. Man, you good. So all those things build up my charisma, my courage, my zeal, wanting to do music, you know, and that's how it all started. So, and when I was going to school, my secondary school, so if I'm coming back, there's a studio in close to Selu Market,
Yes.
Soundtracks. I will see.
Yeah, I know that studio. Yes.
They'll be playing music. So one of these days, I just went there like, yo, what do they do here? They say it's for DJ, and they had a recording studio. And to book a session that time was a lot of money. So I told them, I said, okay, so if I want to come and learn DJing, if I want to come and learn DJing, how would it be? The secretary now said, yeah, if you want to come, you have to pay the sum of 3,000. 3,000 was big money. 3,000, you bring a crate of mineral, crate of beer, blah, blah, blah. So I went home and I told my mom, I said, I want to be doing DJ on the side. You know, because my aim was not really to just, be that DJ, but I know that if I become a staff in the studio, I'll have access because I'm a staff.
Yeah.
So you will not tell me, oh, don't go and use the studio, don't go and record.
Okay.
So that was the aim, to say, okay, please, I want to come and be a DJ. So now that if I become a DJ, I become a staff of Soundtrack Studios, then I can do whatever I want to do.
Yes.
I can be able to record music in my spare time. And I did it, and they agreed. My mom, sorted out the money for me, and I went to.
Oh my God, that's a wonderful story. Oh, okay, that's a wonderful. Another very important thing I want to ask you, right? Over the years, I've been following your music career, right? So over the years, I've noticed that you've been one of the most consistent artists that came out of the Benin City.
Yeah.
And I understand that you represent Benin City so well. So how have you been so consistent in your craft, and you've been able to maintain that level of progress, keep bringing out great music? How have you been able to do that?
Yeah, I would just say the love, first of all. That's where it all starts from. If I want to talk about that, is the love. The love brings the persistence, and consistency on trying to do what I love and trying to make my city proud. You know what I mean? Because, like I explained how it started, how they were so happy, and it continued. And when I later signed a deal with Olaga Records at that time, and I did Lanko blew up at that time, my city they were so much. When I come to the city, it's so much joy, so much happiness. I knew how it was for them. So I became this, icon to them, and I valued how they see me and how they are proud that, oh man, he's from here, he's one of us. Well, man, all those kind of, that kind of, that wants to make me do more. That wants to make me become more, more successful for my people, for the community. Want to do more and make, so the younger ones growing up in the Selu now, I can say, yeah, he's from here. They told us he was living here, back of Selu Park. So that's the whole idea, and that's the drive that keeps me going. Like, I want to, make my city proud. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes. There's another thing that I would like us to talk about before we go back to your album.
Yeah.
So I saw a video of you doing some charitable work, and then you were talking about giving back to the community where you grew up from. I don't know if you want to throw a little light about that.
Yeah, I actually do. I actually came up with Edo Boy Foundation, because I wanted to help, in my community also, because of so much love that they've shown me, that they've given me so much support, so I wanted to help that. So that's how I came up with the NGO that I registered, the Edo Boy Foundation, and you can go check it out. We have a website at slizzye.com, and you can check out Edo Boy Foundation and see what we're doing, what we have done, and what we're still doing, like, sending some kids to school. And the one I did at that time that you saw was, we wanted to give back to the whole community, like most of the widows, the single moms, the mothers, the kids back to school and everything. And that's what I've done. And we're planning to do another one this year, and back to school. We're planning to do back to school this year. But we're going to be giving out, a lot of school packs and bicycles and whatnot, and things that we can, foodstuffs also, like I did the other time, that So I get to do it, you know, from time to time, just to give back to my community, and we plan on extending to other communities in Edo State.
Okay, wonderful. So can you just tell the audience, give them the website again, so that for those of you that did not hear
It's
what the website is?
slizzyE.com, and when you get to the website, from there you can see the Edo Boy Foundation. You see Edo Boy merch, which is the clothes that I'm wearing. You will see Edo Boy Fest, like, you know, I know we're going to talk about that. So you see everything that you need to see about Slizzy is there.
Let's talk about the Edo Boy Feast that is coming up.
Yes, the Edo Boy Fest is actually created to light up the city of Benin.
Okay.
I mean, light up the city, Slizzy E live on concert, you know, live in concert with, you know, many of my colleagues all over the world to come grace the stage and just, you know, bringing the stars to the city, just making the city shine. You know, that's one of the things we bring to the table. Like, you know, we're doing everything with, you know, making sure the glory comes to the city. You know, so that's what we're trying to do with Edo Boy Festival. You know, Edo Boy Fest. You know, we did the last one we did, which is the first one we did last year, was actually massive. You know, but this year we're not going to do it in April anymore. We did it in April last year, so but this time we're doing December.
Let's talk about your viral song. I see your song is going viral right now. So you want to talk about it? Tell us about the song.
Yeah, actually, it's a song from the album, the Global Citizen album that is coming out on the 7th of April. I actually, when I was making those songs, that particular song, I actually knew it was special, but I didn't know it was going to go this big or this viral, because the song is not even yet out, and it's doing numbers. Like on TikTok, we have over 300,000 plays, going to 400,000. On the same on Instagram, the same on Facebook. Everybody's going crazy on the song. I didn't know it was going to go that way. You know, I actually just did it like, because this album, I wanted everybody to feel, you know, I started as a rapper. You know, I became a singer and everything. So I wanted everybody to feel every part of, you know, my craft. Like, you see some songs that I'm doing, you know, singing, see some songs that I'm doing rap. For my fans that still love me to rap, because most of my fans be like, Slizzy, we want you to rap again. You know, I just wanted to do, you know, varieties of different, you know, grind on the album, like different sounds. And, you know, I came upon, I said, I just told myself, this is one song that I've always wanted. I have two songs from my legends like that. I have this Ego Defe from Samurai and this one.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I wanted to do, like, I just didn't want to do a regular stuff.
So
I wanted to do
who are the two people you featured in this album?
I have JC Wu on the album. She's an American artist.
Oh, okay.
Great, marvelous singer. She's big.
Okay.
You know, she's on the album. I have Black Jay-Z on the album. You know, Black Jay-Z that did the viral Whiskey's viral song before Essence.
Okay.
You know, he's also a producer. He produced for Whiskey also. He produced the song we did on the album also.
Okay.
You know, we have Sports Tunes on the album. You know, he's from Edo State also, but he's based in Europe. We have Atifaya on the album also. He's an Edo artist, but which is doing great in Lagos. You know, he lives in Lagos. And we have Ifles Akaba on the album also.
Okay.
You know, we have, who else? We have Dr. Alaska's voice on the album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on the album, but he's late. You know, rest in peace to Pat, Dr. Alaska, and for giving us such a vibe, you know, such an inspiration for me to do this seniors. This Edo
Let me quickly throw a little light on the very song you said that you featured Dr. Alaska.
Yeah.
That song is fire.
Yes.
So I don't know. Maybe for those people who do not know about Dr. Alaska, you want
He's
to
our legend. He's one of our legends. You know, he's one of our legends, our Hall of Fame. You know, where we have people like, you know, so Maury Joseph, we have Vito Waifu, we have, you know, we still have Akaba, still a living legend, you know, then Dr. Alaska. Alaska is special, you know what I mean? Because he sounds, you know, when I was growing up, we used to hear them, you know, playing them, you know, in the streets, you know. those are one of the. Then there's this group called Uselu Motopa. You know, all these are legends that we had our parents play back in the day, and you know, me able to do this, I see people comment and saying, "Oh, my father used to play this record, man. Slizzy, thank you for bringing it back."
Many of your fans right now, they're watching you and they want to know about this album. Is there anything you want them to know about this album that is coming out? I know this album is fire.
Yes, it's a great body of work, like the best I've done so far.
Okay.
I can't say that, you know, by myself. Like, because
Yeah, I could actually testify to that because the last one I saw, man, that song is fire, man.
You
It's
know what I mean?
fire.
So thank you, Fatu Khan. So that's really much. This is much better than anything I've ever done. You know, from the song that's just going viral, I can tell you from the rap, from you know the delivery and everything. So it's far better, and I would just urge everybody to go check it out. Go pre-order it. Go on my website and go pre-order it. Pre-order some of the, you know, buy some of the merch, which are, you see the one
Okay.
I'm putting on the album, you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna get you one too. So
Okay,
you know,
good. Man, I really appreciate it, brother. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's always you welcome always, man.
Okay, so one last thing, right?
Yeah.
So can you quickly tell the audience again how they could get this T-shirt?
Just go. My Instagram is Slizzy Music. You know, my Facebook is Slizzy Music, and everything has those links on it. Like, just go on my website, www.slizzy.com. It's simple. Slizzy E. Slizzy is SLIZZY.com. Slizzy with the E, you know, Slizzy the E.com. And you just, everything is there. The merch, you know, you want to support the foundation, everything is there. You know, pre-order the album. Everything is there, you know. Just go check it out.
All right, thank you very much, man.
Nice.
The song is coming out. What date is it coming out?
April 7th.
April 7th. Go pre-order the album and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. See you guys.